Can you make room for me? Winnie, I gotta film. Scooch over. Please. Oh, you wanna share with me? Okay, can I sit on this side? Here. How's that? Oh. I know it probably looks the same in every intro, but I tell you, this dog, she never gets old to me. She's just the best thing in the world. I love you. Hey everybody, welcome back to Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And there goes Winnie. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, depending on the option, yes, that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What have I got going on for you for today? Oh my word, today's video I'm super excited about because I'm gonna be showing you what I do with these cube organizers that yes, you can get from Dollar Tree. They are in fact $1.25 now, but nonetheless, that is still a really great buy for these. And I can't wait to show you what I do with these. So guess what? I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you what you should be doing with these cube organizers as well. Let's get to it. And this here, yes, is where all the magic happened when using these bins. And let me just tell you, there is so much more in this video to come, so you'll want to stay tuned to see how I used all of these bins. But this was the start, was this shoe rack here. We don't wear shoes inside the house, and so many times the shoes did not end up on the racks. We each had a designated shelf for our shoes, and I would say 99.9% of the time when the shoes were on the shelves, there was no rhyme or reason. They were just thrown up there. And I'd say about 80% of the time, the shoes ended up in a pile here on the floor, and it just was a hot mess. You'd walk out of the door and trip on the shoes. And yeah, it was a problem that definitely needed solving. And so here on the top, I didn't label these because they really are just boots, like rain boots, Ugg boots, snow boots, and I think there's 2 empty bins here. But you'll see here that each of us has a bin, and this shelf is mine. And so I've got all my flip-flops in one, my tennis shoes, running shoes in another. I've got lined Crocs and regular Crocs. I live in Crocs, love them. And especially right now, I am loving the lined Crocs. Yes, I do wear them and love them. And so, yeah, those are amazing. And so here we come to Kayla's shelf, and Kayla's got her flip-flops, her shoes. She's got 2 bins for shoes because she's got work shoes. And then she's just got the 1 bin for her Crocs. But Allie, again, has her flip-flops, her shoes, her lined Crocs, and Crocs because we really do live in Crocs. And yes, no judgment, please. I do, in the wintertime, store my potatoes in the garage because it is a nice, cool place. It saves room in the refrigerator. And we tend to eat potatoes more in the winter than we do in the summer. And so yeah, there is a bin there for them. Winnie towels for when it rains. Allie's rollerblades, and a bin for the guinea pigs to clean it. So when we clean their cage, we just grab that cubby and everything we need to clean their cage is in there. These here are the tags that I'm using by Crafter Square. They come in a 6-pack that you can get at none other, you guessed it, than from the Dollar Tree. Loving these. They come in rectangle and square. If you have great writing, I say use one of these chalk writers to write on them. I have horrendous writing, so I went ahead and used my Cricut and vinyl. When I shop at Costco or Sam's Club, like so many of us do, you get a 24-pack of paper towel when you buy their pack and their tissues. And so I don't like to store those in the house because it just takes up too much room. And so on the top shelf here is my Costco bulk items that I buy from there, like the laundry softener, my packs, and just some extra stuff here, my carpet cleaning, and an extra snowboarding bag up there. But for the most part, I keep things like the vaporizer out here, like when the kids get sick. That actually needs to go in a bag now that I'm seeing that. And then I have the humidifier too, because Allie always had croup, so you needed that moist air. Extra sponges, because you know, you buy bulk at Costco, you buy bulk at Costco of tissues, and yeah, don't want to store those in the house. Foil pans I use a lot of during the holidays. And then you just come down here, and Winnie has these cute little bins here, and I figured I'd just put them in there because I had them and they matched. But I do store my Instapot out here, my bread maker out here. Winnie's got a bin of clothes, and then the guinea pigs have their flavored hay, which is kind of a treat back here, and 4 of those fit in there. Bottles of Pine Sol that I just don't want to store in the house, so I store them out here. Our trash bags, just all this fun stuff, guinea pig treats, and there is a guinea pig travel cage. You can see that. When I have holiday get-togethers, I have a galvanized drink dispenser, because I don't buy individual drinks. And then of course Winnie's shampoo and conditioner, but I only labeled it shampoo. Oh my goodness. And so this is how I keep everything so neat in here. And this is the side for the household side. And for those of you who are interested in maybe having some vinyl decals made up, because maybe you don't have a Cricut and maybe your writing isn't so good, Linda is offering to customize some vinyl decals for you. You can get a set of 6 vinyl decals for the price of $5, and that includes free shipping. You can find the link to Linda's Etsy store, guess where? Yes, of course, in the description box below. If you all have not seen how I organize my craft stuff, I will link that video in the description box below, and that is on the other side of the garage. And so yes, and then here we have our snowboarding stuff. Oh no, we have these bins here that are for the guinea pigs, and we use dish mats because we like reusable guinea pig bedding, and it's better for their paws. And so the Dollar Tree dish mats are amazing for that. And we actually just bought new ones because the other ones were like 3 years old and it was time, but you can't beat that for $1. And so we store the clean ones in there, and then we have trash cans on the side of the house where the dirty ones go, so we can hose them off and clean them that way. We keep hay and pine bedding in this bin here for the piggies, and I keep it in there because I just don't want the mess of hay and pine bedding everywhere, and so that solves the problem. And in this bin here, even though it is for dogs, we do have the guinea pig pellets, and then I have one for hay as well, but it's in the house. And we use these hooks up here to store our snowboards on. This board is so ancient. Can I tell you that this snowboard, this is a Sims snowboard, it's a 145. It has its original bindings on it that are amazing. They were Burton bindings, I believe. And this is the board I learned on 20 some years ago. I want to say 25 years ago. And it's a heavier board, but it is a fantastic board to teach people on. And so I taught Ray on this board. I taught Kayla on this board. Allie is a little bit too little to have learned on this board, so I bought her her own board, but I can't bear to part with it because it's such an amazing board, even though it's old. But this is where we store our extra boards with our boots here. These are all our snowboarding bags. That one's Kayla's, Allie's, and mine. And we've got our boots here. I know it's just kind of a hodgepodge way, but it's easy access when it comes in and out of our trunk to put our stuff there. And then down here, we've got Nerf guns and this toy chest. How funny is that? And extra snowboarding boots and helmets and whatnot. And then Ray never took his Skateboards, they stay here, and of course I do have cones for when Allie is playing. In our cul-de-sac, I like to put cones out so that way people know there are kids present and to be cautious. But yes, this is my snowboarding wall. I know you all did not come to see that, but that is how I store my boards. But let's go ahead inside and let me show you what I did with these bins in my laundry room that is just so satisfying. You're gonna love this. Righty, and this is the laundry room. I am very lucky. Yes, I have a lot of cabinet and storage in here, which made for a ton of clutter, but this is how I utilize these bins in here for like the light bulbs, flashlights, and refrigerator filters, and then that stuff there is like for Winnie, her ears and stuff like that. Heating pads, my scent plug-in oil refills from Bath & Body Works. Coming up in here, this is just how I've organized it for my cleaners. I don't keep my cleaners underneath my sink, I just keep them in here. And so this is the stuff that I use daily, and then I've got like the extra stuff like Bath & Body foaming hand soap, the spray cleaners up there. I do have some Microban, and I think that these 3 are empty right now. That's why there's not a tag on them, and I didn't want to see the empty space because the OCD in me would probably go in overdrive, and it kind of is because there's not tags on those 3. But that's okay, I'm gonna power through it. But yes, this is how I am organized. And then you come over to these cabinets here, and this is my linen closet or cabinet. And so here I've got curtains, I've got some extra dish towels, my tablecloths up there for the holidays. And here we have all of our summer sheets. I've got the full size here. I've got 2 queens. These are summer sheets here. And then I have extra pillowcases because how we get extra ones, I'm not sure, but I always keep them. And then I've got the Cal King summer sheets. Now I will tell you that in storing these 2 sets, full sets of Cal King sheets in one of these bins, because it really is in the way that you fold your sheets. And so I keep the fitted sheet, and I want to say that with the Cal King I have 4 pillowcases together, and then I use the flat sheet and I wrap it around everything, so that way all I have to do is just grab the bundle and I've got all the sheets and pillowcases for that set. And so yeah, there are 2 sets in each bin. And I honestly feel that by doing it this way, there is no room for error. It's not gonna get cluttered again, and it kind of forces me to fold my sheets and put them in their designated bin. I will say for the winter sheets, I have a designated cabinet, and the winter sheets, only 1 set fits in each bin because they are the fleece and the microfiber, I guess, sheets. And so only 1 set fits in each. And then when it comes to the Cal King, I needed 2 bins for 1 set because they are much thicker and heavier. But when it came to using the flannel sheets, I could fit 1 set in each bin again. And so yeah. And this cabinet here is the last one, and this is designated to laundry. And so I found these really cute bins at Walmart. They are by Mainstays. And so in this one, I don't use powder, I use the pods. And so I just empty my pods into this. This here is my fabric softener because I didn't want the big jug. And then this here are the fabric sheets, the static sheets. And then, you know, just all the stuff that you need when you've got a family, the OxyClean and whatnot. And then of course I do have some hand sanitizer up there. And yeah, that is it. And I will show you that in my closet here, yes, I do keep Winnie's dry dog food in these cute little bins that I got from Walmart. But I also have one of these bins for her canned food as well. Yep, Miss Kayla is uploading today, and she is bringing to you February's bullet journal. She brought to you January's, now she's bringing to you February's a bit earlier so you can get a head start on this. If you're interested in doing your own DIY journal, you want to head on over to her channel just to see how easily you can do it. You can find the link to Kayla's video today in the description box below. Do you see why I have such excitement? That is nothing short than satisfaction. There is something so satisfying about seeing everything so organized, so clean, and I just absolutely love how easy it is to do that using these inexpensive cube organizing bins. I love this, and I couldn't be happier with the way everything is turning out using these. I'm sure there are other ways to organize, but this is the one that I feel suits me the best. Over the years, I have tried several different ways of organizing, but hands down, honestly, this is the best way, and it is really thanks to Linda because she started doing her laundry room, and I absolutely loved the way it turned out, and so the inspiration for the way I've organized everything really came from Linda. And so thank you, Linda, for inspiring me to finally do what I've needed to do this whole year, which was clean the ex-husband out of my house, which is exactly what I've done. And so I'm super glad to say that there are not gonna be times when I'm going through a drawer anymore where I actually find something, or going through a closet where I actually find something that belongs to him. I really wanted to just clean Jeff out of this house and really be done with it. And I really should have done this before the first of the year, but January isn't over yet and my house is looking amazing. It is ex-husband free and we are ready to move on. Everything looks amazing. And I hope that today's video inspired you to do the same thing. I think that there are different ways or different methods of organizing for different people, and it really is to each his own. But this was a method that I used that cost me about $100 to do my entire house. I hope that today's video inspired you in a way to maybe start reorganizing if your house needs reorganizing. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, each and every one of your thumbs up and those comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy everything on a budget. Happy organizing on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay positive, please, because I am. Bye for now, everybody.